Good afternoon, students. In the last class, we have started with the miscellaneous problems which are given at the end of the chapter 3, trigonometric functions. And in the last class, we have solved 3 important miscellaneous problems. So in the today's class, let us continue with the next one. So it is prove that cos square x plus cos square x plus pi by 3 plus cos square x minus pi by 3, which is equals to 3 by 2. So this has been given repeatedly for 5 marks in the annual exam. So mark this as very important. So now I'll be taking this as LHS. So here LHS, which is equals to, so from the double angle formula, see here cos 2x, which is equals to 2 cos square x minus 1, 2 cos square x minus 1, and then take minus 1 to the LHS, it becomes plus 1. So it becomes 1 plus cos 2x, 1 plus cos 2x, which is equals to 2 cos square x. Now I take 2 to the LHS, it goes to the denominator. So here cos square x is equals to 1 plus cos 2x by 2. So all these 3 functions are in the form of cos square x. This is cos square x, it is cos square x plus pi by 3. So we have to consider this as x. So now cos square x can be written as 1 plus cos 2x by 2. So we have to make use of this standard formula. Let us rewrite the left hand side. So now I write cos square x as 1 plus cos 2x by 2, then plus, now again it is in the form of cos square x. So we can write 1 plus cos 2 times x. Here x is going to be x plus pi by 3. 2 times x means 2 will be multiplied with the first term as well as with the second term. We get cos 2x plus 2 pi by 3. Then whole divided by 2. So observe here, it is in the form of 1 plus cos 2x by 2. So here, then again it is in the form of cos square x plus 1 plus cos 2x. 2 will be multiplied with the first term as well as with the second term. We get 2x minus 2 pi by 3, 2x minus 2 pi by 3, then whole divided by 2. So now see here, in all the 3 terms we have 1 by 2 common, 1 by 2 and here 1 by 2 and here 1 by 2. 2 is there in the denominator, means it should be 1 by 2. So I take 1 by 2 outside, LHS, which is equals to, so I'll be taking 1 by 2 outside, then I write the remaining term. Here we are left out with 1 plus cos 2x, then plus, here we are left out with 1 plus cos 2x plus 2 pi by 3. Here we are left out with plus 1 plus cos 2x minus 2 pi by 3. Then close the main bracket. Then in the next step, LHS, which is equals to 1 by 2, I'll be writing it as it is. Then inside the bracket, 1 plus 1 plus 1 will be 3. So we write 3 plus, I write this as it is, cos 2x as it is. Then these two are in the form of cos x plus cos y or cos c plus cos d. What is the formula? So here cos x plus cos y, which is equals to 2 cos of x plus y by 2 into cos of x minus y by 2. So we have to make use of the standard result. So now I apply cos x plus cos y formula for these 2 terms. So what do we get now? Plus 2 cos x plus y by 2. X is 2x plus 2 pi by 3. Y is 2x minus 2 pi by 3. X plus y divided by 2. So here overall we get 2x plus 2 pi by 3. This is x plus y 2x minus 2 pi by 3. So x plus y whole divided by 2. Then into cos of x minus y by 2. Into cos x minus y by 2. This is x now. 2x plus 2 pi by 3. Then minus y. Minus will be related to the first term as well as with the second term. So we get minus 2x. Then minus into minus it becomes plus 2 pi by 3. Then whole divided by 2. Close the bracket and close the main square bracket. Now we have to simplify this. So left hand side, which is equals to 1 by 2, then 3 plus cos 2x, I will be writing it as it is. Then, so now see here, plus 2 pi by 3 minus 2 pi by 3 get cancels, and then here plus 2x minus 2x get cancels. I write the remaining term now. See here, 2x plus 2x will be 4x, 4x by 2, 2 to the, we get 2x. So plus 2 cos 2x, 2 cos 2x, and then here 2 pi by 3 plus 2 pi by 3 will be 4 pi by 3. One second. So here 2 pi by 3 plus 2 pi by 3. So you have the same denominator. Add the numerators now. So 2 pi plus 2 pi will be 4 pi. 4 pi by 3. And then whole divided by 2. That will be multiplied with 3. We get 6. So overall we get 4 pi by 6. Now 2 2s are 2 3s are. That means overall we get 2 pi by 3. So into cos 2 pi by 3. So then close the square bracket. Then in the next step, LHS, which is equals to 1 by 2, then 3 plus cos 2x plus 2 cos 2x, I will be writing it as it is. Then cos, so here 2 pi by 3 can be written as pi minus pi by 3. Pi minus pi by 3. So take up the LCM now. 3 pi minus pi will be 2 pi divided by 3. 2 pi by 3 can be written as pi minus pi by 3. So now let us continue with the next step here. So now left hand side, which is equals to 1 by 2, I will be writing it outside. Then 3 plus cos 2x, again plus 2 cos 2x, I will be writing it as it is. So now see here, cos 180 minus x. 180 minus means it should be the second quadrant. 180, till here it is 180. 180 minus means it is the second quadrant. In the second quadrant, cos function is always negative. So we get minus cos pi by 3. Minus into plus, it becomes minus. So here minus 2 cos 2x into cos pi by 3 minus cos pi by 3. Then in the next step, so LHS, which is equals to 1 by 2, then 3 plus cos 2x, then minus 2 cos 2x. Then what is the value of cos pi by 3? That is cos 60 degree. It is 1 by 2. 1 by 2. Then 2 get cancels. Then plus cos 2x and minus cos 2x both get cancels. So we are left out with 1 by 2 into 3. That is nothing but 3 by 2. So I will write here LHS, which is equals to 3 by 2. So this is our required RHS. So mark this as very important for the exam point of view. Well, let us solve some miscellaneous exercise problems. So till now we have solved miscellaneous example problems. So in that The fifth question it is, prove that 2 cos pi by 13 into cos 9 pi by 13 plus cos 3 pi by 13 plus cos 5 pi by 13 which is equal to 0. So we have to take this as the LHS. So let us go ahead with the solution here. So here left hand side which is equals to 2 cos pi by 13 2 cos pi by 13 into cos 9 pi by 13 plus cos 3 pi by 13 then plus cos 5 pi by 13. So now here it is in the form of 2 cos x cos y. What is 2 cos x cos y? It is cos of x plus y plus cos of x minus y. We have to write the formula now. We know that 2 cos x cos y which is equals to 2 cos x cos y which is equals to cos of x plus y plus cos of x minus y, cos of x plus y plus cos of x minus y. So now left hand side which is equals to, so now cos of 2 cos x cos y can be written in this form, cos of x plus y, this is x, this is y now. So cos of pi by 13 plus 9 pi by 13 then plus cos of x minus y. So this is x minus y. So plus cos of pi by 13 minus 9 pi by 13. Then we have to write these two terms as it is, plus cos 3 pi divided by 13 plus cos 5 pi divided by 13. So now in the next step LHS which is equals to cos, take up the LCM now, you have the same denominator. ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ denominator same ಇತ್ತು ಅಂದರೆ numerator add up ಆಗ್ತಾವ್ರಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಸೈನ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೈನಸ್ ಇತ್ತು ಅಂದರೆ numerator subtraction ಆಗ್ತಾವೆ. So pi plus 9 pi it is 10 pi. We get 10 pi divided by 13 then plus here pi minus 9 pi will be minus 8 pi. Cos of minus 8 pi by 13 will be cos of plus 8 pi by 13 because cos of minus x is always cos x. That is why I am going to write it directly. Cos 8 pi divided by 13 then plus I write these two terms as it is, plus cos 3 pi by 13 plus cos 5 pi divided by 13 plus 5 pi by 13. So now here we have to rearrange the terms for the betterment of simplification. So now I take cos pi by 13, I take this term and this term and cos 8 pi by 13 and cos 5 pi by 13. So I am going to rearrange the terms now. Left hand side which is equals to cos 10 pi by 13 plus I take this one now, cos 3 pi by 13 then plus we have to take these two now. So cos 8 pi by 13 plus cos 5 pi by 13. So now these two are in the form of cos x plus cos y. Again here we have to apply cos x plus cos y. Cos x plus cos y which is equals to 2 cos of x plus y by 2 into cos of x minus y by 2. So let us apply the formula here. So left hand side which is equals to 2 cos x plus y by 2. So x is 10 pi by 13, y is 3 pi by 13. So now 10 pi by 13 plus 3 pi by 13. So 2 cos x plus y will be cos of x plus y, cos of x plus y divided by 2, then into cos of x minus y by 2, x minus y divided by 2. So 10 pi by 13 minus 3 pi divided by 13 whole divided by 2. So here we are applying cos x plus cos y in the first case as well as in the second case. So this is the first case. Plus again here we have to apply cos x plus cos y formula. Plus 2 cos of x plus y by 2, 8 pi by 13 plus 5 pi by 13 whole divided by 2. So this is 2 cos of x plus y by 2 into cos of x minus y by 2 into cos of 8 pi by 13 minus 5 pi by 13 then whole divided by 2. So we have to simplify this further since we don't have much space. I'll be rubbing the beginning few steps. At the end we have to prove this as 0. We'll do that now. Well, so I'm continuing this step here. So now left hand side which is equals to 2 cos of, see here you have the same denominator, that means numerator will be added up. 10 pi plus 3 pi will be 13 pi divided by 13 whole divided by 2. So this 2 will be multiplied with 13, we get 26. 13 into 2 will be 26. So overall we get 13 pi divided by 26. Then simplify this now. 10 pi minus 3 pi will be 7 pi. 7 pi divided by 13 whole divided by 2. 13 into 2 it is 26. So into cos 7 pi divided by 26. Then plus 2 cos of 8 pi plus 5 pi will be 13 pi divided by 13 whole divided by 2. 13 into 2 it is 26. We get 13 pi divided by 26. Then into cos 8 pi minus 5 pi will be 3 pi divided by 26. So 3 pi divided by 26. So let us simplify this further. Left hand side which is equals to 2 cos 13 ones are 13 twos are, we get pi by 2. 2 cos pi by 2, I write this as it is now, into cos 7 pi by 26. Then plus here again 13 ones are 13 twos are. So we get 2 cos of pi by 2. 2 cos pi by 2 into cos 3 pi by 26. So now what is the value of cos pi by 2? It is 0. 0 into anything is always 0. Then here again cos pi by 2 value it is 0. 0 into these two terms will be 0. So overall we get LHS which is equals to 2 into 0 into cos 7 pi by 26 plus again 2 into cos 90 degree will be 0 into cos 3 pi by 26. So the entire answer is going to be 0 now. So that will be the required RHS. So here we get LHS which is equals to 0. This is the required RHS. So with this we have completed the 5th miscellaneous problem. So pause the video to note it down. Well, the next problem, it is prove that sin 3x plus sin x into sin x plus cos 3x minus cos x into cos x, which is equals to 0. So let us take up the LHS. So I'll go for the solution. LHS, which is equals to sin 3x plus sin x into sin x, then plus cos 3x minus cos x into cos x. So this is the left hand side. After simplifying, we should get the answer as 0. So now LHS, which is equals to, now here we have to apply sin x plus sin y or sin c plus sin d formula, and here we have to apply cos x minus cos y or cos c minus cos d formula. So now sin x plus sin y will be 2 sin x plus y by 2, 3x plus x divided by 2, then into cos 3x minus x divided by 2, then and then this sin x must be written as it is, sin x as it is, then plus here we have to apply cos x minus cos y formula. It will be minus 2 sin. So minus into plus becomes minus 2 sin x plus y by 2, 3x plus x divided by 2 into sin x minus y by 2, that is 3x minus x divided by 2 into, we have to write cos x as it is. Let us simplify this further. LHS, which is equals to 2. Now 3x plus x will be 4x. 4x by 2. 2 ones are 2 2s are. We get 2x. 2 sin 2x. Then into 3x minus x will be 2x. 2x by 2. 2 get cancelled. We get only x here. Into cos x into sin x. Into sin x. Then minus 2 sin 3x plus x will be 4x. 4x by 2. 2 ones are 2 2s are. We get 2 sin 2x. 2 sin 2x into sin 3x minus x will be 2x by 2. That means 2 get cancels, we get x. Into sin x into cos x. So now see here, plus 2 sin 2x into cos x sin x and minus 2 sin 2x into cos x and sin x get cancels. These two terms get cancels. The answer is going to be 0. LHS, which is equals to 0. This is the required RHS. So this is all about the 6th problem. Well, the next problem, it is prove that cos x plus cos y the whole square plus sin x minus sin y the whole square, which is equals to 4 cos square x plus y by 2. So let us solve this. Write the LHS now. LHS, which is equals to cos x plus cos y the whole square plus sin x minus sin y the whole square. So now here we have to apply the standard formula, cos x plus cos y formula and sin x minus sin y formula. So now LHS, which is equals to, so cos x plus cos y will be 2 cos x plus y by 2 into cos x minus y divided by 2. Then there is a whole square, so it is square plus we have sin x minus sin y. It is 2 cos of x plus y by 2. 2 cos of x plus y by 2 into sin of x minus y divided by 2, and then there is a whole square. So now square applies to all the three terms. Let us do that now. LHS, which is equals to, so here 2 square will be 4 cos square x plus y by 2, x plus y divided by 2, then into cos square x minus y by 2, x minus y divided by 2, then plus here again 2 square will be 4. So 4 cos square x plus y divided by 2, then sin square x minus y divided by 2. Now in both the terms, what is the common? So the common term is going to be 4 cos square x plus y by 2. Here also 4 cos square x plus y by 2. So now LHS, which is equals to, I will be taking this common now, 4 cos square x plus y divided by 2 outside, then we are left out with cos square x minus y divided by 2, then plus here we are left out with sin square x minus y divided by 2, then close the bracket. Now what is this formula now? It is in the form of cos square x plus sin square x. Cos square x plus sin square x is always 1. Here the angle is same. For example, if it is cos square a plus sin square a, then the answer is 1. So here we should have the same angle. So x minus y by 2 and x minus y by 2, the angle is same. That means this is going to be 1. 1 into this term, we get the 4 cos square x plus y by 2. LHS, which is equals to 4 cos square x plus y divided by 2 into 1. So we get the same term now. Left hand side, which is equals to 4 cos square x plus y divided by 2, x plus y by 2 into 1 will be 4 cos square x plus y by 2. So this is the required RHS. So here we have proved LHS, which is equals to RHS. So this is all about the 6th miscellaneous problem.